Hello, my name's Stuart from Nexus. I'm Head of Specialist Relocations, and we're looking after the library the movement of 66 kilometres of material into the new Birmingham Library. The move so far has gone very well. We've been on time, on budget. We're coming towards the end now, just moving the last few kilometres of material, but we've achieved a kilometre of material every day for the last 60 days, and we're looking forward to seeing the project completed. We're now looking at the empty shelves. These shelves were filled with over 2 million items. Over 300,000 of them needed to be individually wrapped and packed before they could be relocated to the new library. They've been packed into over 4,000 crates recycled on a daily basis, using over 4,200 man days at the ratio of 66 guys on site every day. Working through this project. So it's been a vast undertaking from our point of view, but I'm pleased to say that it's all gone well, and we've been able to hit those targets. We've had an external hoist installed specifically at this location to be able to cope with that volume of material leaving this building on a daily basis, but it's worked very well.
I'm Linda Monk, and I'm the Children's Services Manager for the new Library of Birmingham, and myself and my team, we've been busy taking out all of our stock in the Centre for the Child over to the new Library of Birmingham, making it all ready for when we open on the 3rd of September. It's been both exciting and hard work. It's been exciting because brand new building, which is absolutely gorgeous inside, with the garden terraces, which we just love. You know, if we could keep it to ourselves we would, but we're going to have to let the public in sometime. But apart from that, it's been trying to actually get everything together and ready for the library.
Hello, I'm Ali Joyce, I'm manager of the music service. We're standing in the lower ground floor, which is the music library in the new Library of Birmingham. There's quite a lot of background noise because we've still got people unpacking our stock around us, and there's still building being finished off and snagging going on all over the building. So I gather you've seen the old building and you've seen all the empty shelves, and now welcome to the new library and all the filled shelves around us. We've got books, we've got scores, we've got CDs, DVDs, everything's been brought over by our move company, and we're nearly there now. 3 weeks to go, and then we welcome the public through the doors. This project, the move and the new library, has been many years in the planning and the making, and it's been fascinating watching it grow as a building from the foundations up, and to have got to this stage and to see everything moved over, and to think that we're going to be opening those doors and everybody's going to be here and seeing it for themselves is actually it's quite a moving experience. It's rather scary as well. In fact, it's very scary, let's be honest, but we're hoping people will love it, and I think it's going to take a lot of getting used to for us, because it's a new way of doing things. We've got a lot of new technology. We've got a lot more emphasis on self-service and helping people to find things for themselves. The building's designed to help people find things for themselves, but we're going to have to be educating ourselves as well as the public to use their library in a totally different way from how they have done before. So yeah, it's exciting, but it is quite scary too.
There have been a few surprises. We've discovered more material in certain areas, but that's all been coped with the degree of flexibility that we built into the contract, and being able to deal with anything that comes up that's a slightly awkward nature. We've repitched shelves to coordinate and cope with different size material. We've moved books rated at over £1 million worth of value as a single item. There's been a first edition Shakespeare book that's been moved as part of this collection. So we've really got to see some quite unusual things that just general members of the public wouldn't get to see. So from our point of view, it's been a fantastic project to be involved in, and very interesting. The most difficult part of this project has been the coordination and the allocation of space within the new library, coordinating how the different departments are going to be sharing the shelving, making sure that the right size material goes onto the right shelves, and maintaining the sequence of all of the materials so that when it's packed in the old library, it arrives in the right sequence to be unpacked in the right location in the new library.
So when the public finally gets to enter this building, I think they will just see how much hard work has gone into laying it out with all the different collections, the different resources, and they're going to see a whole new way of looking at the library than what they were allowed to in the old central library with the way the collections were arranged. So there's a lot more scope for them to see different collections, to find out about other resources, and I think if they don't like the actual exterior of the building, I think it will grow on them, because it's one of those things I suppose you could always either love or hate, but you could say that about this building, the Central Library. People love it and they hate it. So it could be a bit of the same with the new library, but the inside there's no comparison to this library. It's just amazing. So I think that maybe might offset a little few concerns about the outside, but I think they'll be convinced.
The building itself, I think of it a bit as a Marmite building, actually. People tend to love it or hate it from the outside, depending upon whether they like the facade. But as soon as you come inside, I would challenge anyone not to like it, because I think it is absolutely beautiful and incredibly impressive, and it has a real presence, and I think people of Birmingham are going to be really proud that that's their library now. A lot of people have been very curious going past on the outside, and though you can get a flavour of it from the fly-throughs on the internet, to actually come in and stand in it, particularly in the foyer, and look up and have it around you, it is absolutely awesome. It really is.
There's a huge sense of pride being involved in a project like this, an opportunity. From Nexus' point of view of being involved in a project like this comes along once in a lifetime. So to say that Nexus has completed this move and really been involved in it, although we've worked on similar projects in terms of the size and scope on a day-to-day basis, certainly very few can compare to the overall scope of this project as a whole.
Here we are, we're nearly there, nearly at the finish line after many years, and I'm really looking forward to opening those doors and letting the public in, seeing what they think about it all, and I hope they love it.
There's just so much packed in one building, it's just amazing. It's a good thing for Birmingham having this new library, because it just shows the council's commitment to libraries, to education, learning, leisure, its commitment to its citizens, so the people, from zero, babies, pregnant ladies, whatever, up to elderly, 60, 70, 80, 90 plus using this library. So it's showing a commitment that they're making sure that they've got a resource to come to in the next, decades to come, and this is where they can come, the new Library of Birmingham.